with Bad Baby, Big Ski, Rich Ski.
Niggas give you basically they basically Justin Fields that we appreciate you. Step aside vibe. Foreign to is cool, and you made a great point, Mace. That was a great point you just made because I didn't even think about it like that. Nobody expects the Steelers to lose to even New York team. Like so, we're not sitting there praising Russell Wilson and acting like he did something spectacular when you won the games you were supposed to win. Not only that, like I said, I didn't see the game. Mason telling me that you almost blew the game. So 20 points, that's not, like, to me, the most credit deserves, that needs to be deserved to Mike Tomlin because he's doing this not knowing exactly what we think. I mean, I say we think, I'm saying that the fans are saying, don't take Justin Fields out. You take Justin Fields out, then Russell Wilson does good. Like, oh, Mike Tomlin's a genius. Because 3 weeks ago, Stat was saying she doesn't know if they should put Russell Wilson in. And she was questioning Mike Tomlin. Now everything is all good and dandy and fine, and she never, and now nobody's ever going to question Mike Tomlin again. I think her father told her to say that. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of contradiction. Well, you said it, Stack. You said that you wasn't sure what Mike Tomlin was doing. So I don't know why you changed your mind. Maybe because you see Mike Tomlin knows what he's doing. But you exactly said, I don't think we should take Justin Fields out. Now you're saying your exact words when you started your segment today for the Steelers was, we got our quarterback.
Yeah.
So
Right
which one is it?
Right now we do. Anything can change on any given Sunday, and in this case, it was a Monday night. So if we're seeing that our offense is opening up and we're seeing a positive change, and it's like we never were off to a bad start to begin with, I have no other reason than to trust what is happening. We're winning. I don't see anything bad going on, so why would I?
How is the offense opening up when you're playing against the Giants?
It doesn't matter. If you watch how the gameplay has changed, because before it was very low scoring games. Like now offensively we put up a lot more points with Russell Wilson as quarterback.
You got 20 points. You got 20
yeah,
points.
But the other ones were still low scoring games. Justin Fields is more of a rushing quarterback.
It's not even 3 touchdowns, Joe.
Still,
it's not a high scoring game.
I didn't say high scoring, but compared to the other games, this has been a significant difference that I've seen, and I think all of us have seen it.
Absolutely.
So at this point, yeah, like I don't know another way to put it. Like if you guys are watching
high school. It's very high school. It's not even 3 touchdowns, you know. And Killer is absolutely right. And I'm not ready to say Mike Tomlin knows what he's doing. I'm not ready to say that based upon, and I'm not saying he's not an extraordinary coach. I'm talking about I'm not ready to give him the praise, Killer, yet on Russell Wilson. I got to see him beat the Chiefs. I got to see him beat the Lions. I got to see him beat somebody noteworthy. These are not noteworthy games. See, you're playing against a banged up Paul's Jets with a new wide receiver. This is their first game together, and you get this one, and then you barely beat the Giants. And if it wasn't for T.J. Watt's playing big brother and coming back and getting the ball for Russell Wilson, this would be an overtime game. I'm telling you the truth. The way Daniel Jones was playing, this would be an overtime game, Kelly, if you didn't see it. Russell Wilson just let the ball go. Like, he didn't try to recover it or nothing. You remember when Cam Newton saw the ball and he
did that. Yeah,
you get it. Right. You get it. You get
right.
the ball. And what I really think happened is Stat got a consent slip from a dad, and Sierra called up. I think Sierra DM'd her, told her get her attitude together if she gonna be on this Steeler Nation, and she complied.
Can't believe it. But still, when you see me, you heard? Real nigga shit. I licked that pussy all night. And then you suck my dick all
I
day.
confirm that did not happen. My last statement, I don't think it would have went into overtime like we saw.
What's up, Killer?
TJ Watt had the fumble
What's up, Killer?
In the late second.
What's up, Killer?
Had
What's
picked
up,
off the ball
Killer?
from Daniel Jones. So at that
What's
point,
up,
it was
Killer?
signed, sealed, delivered. We're at a good
Killing my
position. We play the
niggas,
Commanders
every my
next. Should be a
niggas,
good
the
game.
real zombie
Okay.
killer.
Now,
Now we
this,
can
Real
talk.
zombie
this is
killer.
when we can tell,
Real
Killer,
zombie
if
killer.
Mike Tomlin
Real zombie
was
killer.
right about Russell. Not that he's not a great coach, not that he's never had a losing season, all that. I'm talking about against the Commanders, we will be able to tell because I know Jaden can't afford to lose another game. You lost to
Hold
who
up.
was that? Lamar Jackson.
Hold up.
Who did he just lose?
Hold up, go down. Good boy.
Well,
Hold
that's
up, I'm
what
making it. I'm making it for you. Alright, you wanna go up?
The Bears.
Okay,
Oh,
so he's ready to take on this game, and he's not letting Russell Wilson come in there and get no victory.
2 weeks.
And then we'll see. It's a bye week.
Okay,
See what we got.
yeah, rest up.
So,
He was better than stuff.
moving along, gotta talk
Not
about.
only that, hold on real quick. I'm not looking at this. He had Jefferson scored 32 points, 24 points, 20 points, 18
Good man,
points.
good man, good boy. You done it. You done it, my
It
nigga.
wasn't mainly
You done it, my
it was
nigga.
mainly through rushing. That's why I'm like, he's brought out a different side of the Steelers offense. They're like two different quarterbacks.
Tell yourself this. You don't want to know this in Russell Wilson, not me. His best days is behind him and all that. That's what you
Things
said.
change. Things
So
change.
is his better days ahead of him now?
Zazo's a real field nigga. He's a real field nigga.
Okay.
Still gotta see.
Real nigga shit. He's just gone out. He let it stays out all day.
Eagles beat the
He's in
Bengals
the field all day.
37-17. Do you guys feel like we're watching the fall of the Bengals, or do you think they still have time to bounce back? Cam, I'm gonna let you go first.
It's a dub, babe. It's a dub for the Bengals. It's over. Ain't no more time. No one got time for this. They wasted my man Joe Burrows having a sensational season. He still had 234 yards, 2 interception, touchdown, but it's over. It's a dub. The year started off funky with training camp, contract negotiations. Jamar Chase not happy when your number one wide receiver isn't happy. It's not going to work out. Who is Joe Burrow going to pass it to? Can't pass it to himself. The O-line is stagnant time to time. And it's over for the Cincinnati Bengals. It's sad to see, but it's definitely over. But on the other hand, Philadelphia looked really good. And I'm really waiting to see what happens between Philadelphia and the Commanders in the NFC East, because it looked like there's some new kids on the block when it comes to the Commanders. And a lot of people, and I know we're talking about the Bengals and we're talking about Philadelphia, and the question was if the Bengals are over for the season. So I'm going to answer that straight up and down, no. But back to talking about the NFC East real quick. I want to give a lot of credit to Bob Myers. And a lot of people know Bob Myers from being the general manager of the Golden State Warriors when they won all them championships, putting the teams together with Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Steph Marbury, Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, etc. But this summer, a lot of people don't know he became the number one consultant for the Washington Commanders, and he's responsible for being the coach. He's responsible for drafting Jaden Daniels. And sometimes winners just know how to win no matter what the sport is. Also, Magic Johnson being a part of that. Magic Johnson also has a team in the World Series right now with the Dodgers. When you put winners together and they know how to win and been doing it for decades and decades, and it doesn't matter the sport, sometimes they just know how to win. And I just want to give the credit to Bob Myers, because a lot of people don't even know that he transitioned into football and put this Washington Commanders team together. But as far as the question you asked, that, yeah, it's a dub for the Bengals.
Hey,
Yeah, it's over for the Bengals. You know that. I thought it was over for them before the season started. You guys had to catch on. See, Cam is Magic. I'm Bob Myers. When we get together, we win. I already knew the Bengals were not going to win. We were just waiting for Joe Burrow to have his few good games, and he may continue. But that team is just horrendous. Shout out to Ohio, though. You know, shout out to Ohio.
okay, now it was already over. Okay, moving along. Gotta talk about Colts quarterback Anthony Richardson. He took himself out of the game in third quarter versus the Texans. When asked about it, he said, "I was tired, I ain't gonna lie. That was a lot of running right there that I did, so I just told Shane I needed a break right there." So hearing that from a quarterback, Mace, how do you feel about that statement in the post-game presser?
Let Cam go. Didn't Cam say something to this guy earlier in the season?
Well, I feel like as a quarterback, your position is to be the quarterback. You're supposed to be the team leader. I don't care how comfortable you feel talking to the press. I don't care how transparent you want to be to your fans. Like Mace always says, this is not the time. This is a very important game versus the Texans. This is in your division. You're supposed to show that you're him. You were already injured. Your team is counting on you. Not even just your team, the fans, other people watching you to see, can Anthony Richardson make an impact for the Colts? We haven't got to see that much gameplay from you in the past year that you've been drafted because of injuries. You're finally in. This is your moment to make a change, and you want to tap out because you're tired? Because you're tired? Isn't that your job?
Kevin gets I don't get tired. Kevin gets I don't get tired.
Fired.
Fired. I
Fire.
can't explain how disappointed, how discouraged I would be as a teammate to see my quarterback on his knee, pause, and he's just sitting there like, I'm tired. Nothing happened that you should be tired. It's not like y'all was playing some great shootout where y'all was just running the ball and doing something great. This is just super disappointing. And he's too young to be tired. It's not like this is what we expect from Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers. Not a new young boy pause with new young legs pause. This is the you're not even in your prime yet. If you're tired now, what do we have to look forward to? It's the Indiana Colts. Is Joe Flacco anywhere close? Can somebody call Joe Flacco? Flacco must have prayer angels because he always land on a team that the quarterback goes AWOL. Flacco. You got good luck, Flacco.
And then, Cam, how do you feel about the statement made?
Pause. Pause. Killer, what do you think? Killer, tell me. Go on.
I don't think they ever should have brought Richardson back in when Joe Flacco was playing when he was out injured. Joe Flacco was doing really, really well. Even the one game that he lost when he did start, it wasn't Joe Flacco's fault. He's playing exceptionally well. I understand you want to get this kid back in. He's supposed to be a quote-unquote franchise quarterback, but he hasn't proven anything in the last couple of years besides he can definitely get hurt. Definitely. Then you bring him back in and he says he's tired. He threw 10 for 32. 10 for 32. It was pathetic. When he said he was tired, they should have brought Joe Flacco right back in at that moment and told him rest up till the end of the season. We'll see you next season, since you need your rest. My thing is, these niggas don't even know how to finesse shit. Like, I would have said, yo, my rib hurting a little bit. Yo, hold on, my shoulder's out of place. You just gonna say you tired, nigga? You could have finessed that whole situation, say, yo, my back is fucking me, my rib is hurting, my finger's fucked up. You just say, nah, I'm tired. You a dumb nigga. You a dumb nigga, because if this was my team and the way Joe Flacco been playing while you was hurt, you would not be starting next week, and you would not be starting until Joe Flacco proves he doesn't need to start. I would have Joe Flacco starting next week until he figures out how not to be tired.
And that was a legacy. You're 100% right, Cam. That was a legacy statement. That's one of those statements in real time you don't recognize what you said until 15 years from now, and we're reading it like Allen Iverson when he said, practice? You know, one of those statements you make and you just think it's for that moment and it's gonna follow you the rest of your life. That one no mas. This is that one no mas. That
Kevin Gates, I don't get tired, nigga.
One of them that said they didn't want to fight no more. I forgot who it was.
Roberto Durant.
Yeah, Roberto Durant. No mas. I'm tired.
I'm
I ain't
tired,
gonna
nigga.
lie.
I don't know
He doubled
why.
down on it too. Pause. He said, "I ain't gonna lie. That was a lot of running." He reminds me of, and I don't want to be tough on him, but I have to be, because this reminds me of the kid that you have on the floor, and they're doing everything to help you play, everything to get you to the next level, and then he said, you know, I'm tired, man. Let him play. A quarterback that feels like that, you have no future as a starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Save your honesty.
Yeah. No, that was like a very, like, it was just interesting that was said, because there's only 32 starting quarterback positions. You have one. There's so many people
But
waiting
I'm
to take that
tired.
spot.
I'm tired.
You don't have the luxury to do
Well,
that.
Pause.
The whole thing is, go listen to Kevin Gates. He don't get tired.
Come on.
Maybe that'll be your motivation.
Kevin Gates, I don't get tired. Kevin Gates, yo, reload that, reload that,
So let's
reload
talk
that,
about Jake's-
reload that, nigga. Reload that. We'll be back, nigga.